Top 12 dancehall stars of the 90s and where they are now. Dancehall began in Jamaica in the late 1970s, emerging from stripped-down versions of reggae played at street parties and in dance halls. By the 1980s and 1990s, the genre had become a dominant force in Jamaica and began gaining global recognition through the works of superstar artists, 12 of whom we are going to talk about. Number 1. Shabba Ranks. Rexton Ralston Fernando Gordon, better known by his stage name Shabba Ranks, was born on the 17th of January 1966 in Sturge Town, St. Anne, Jamaica, and raised in Seaview Gardens, Kingston. He lost his father Ivan Gordon in 1990 when he was 14 years old, and his mum Constance, also known as Mama Christie, bore the sole responsibility of raising him and his 6 siblings alone. Ranks began his career as a DJ with the stage name Copilot. Not contented, Shabba switched from being a DJ to full-blown artist by recording his own songs and collaborating with fellow Jamaican artists like Coco T, Chubb Rock and Crystal. He achieved international success in the late 1980s and was awarded a music contract by Epic Records in 1989. In 1990 he released the hit album, Just Reality, which made him famous in North America. As his success soared, he released more hits like Mr. Loverman, House Call, Ting Aling, Slow and Sexy, Trailer Load, Can't Done, Respect and Pirate Anthem. He won the Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album, As Raw as Ever in 1992 and Extra Naked in 1993. In 1995, Shabba Ranks released his third album for Epic Records titled, Am I Shabba? Shabba has been controversial for homophobia, particularly violent attitudes towards gays and lesbians. His 1990 song, Wicked in a Bed, includes violent lyrics about shooting gay men. In 1992, during an appearance on Channel 4 music show, The Word, he was asked to give his thought on the subject of the hit song, Boom Bye Bye, by Buju Banton. Ranks held a copy of a Bible which he carried with him and stated that the Word of God advocated the crucifixion of homosexuals. He also alluded that he advocates the progression of the Jamaican people and freedom of speech, but did not conclude that being against homosexuality would be in question of exclusion, according to Bible laws. He was condemned for his comment by presenter Mark Lehman, who said, "That's absolute crap and you know it." These comments led to an unexpected backlash for Shabba Ranks, and he was dropped from a Bobby Brown concert where he was scheduled to perform. Shabba would later apologize for his unguarded comments. In retrospect, I now realize that the comments were a mistake because they advocated violence towards gay men and lesbians. I regret having made such statements. I do not approve of any act of violence against gay men and lesbians or any human beings. Gay bashing is wrong. Since being dropped by Epic Records in 1996, Shabba has been doing music on a lower scale and has focused his attention more on his wife Michelle and 2 sons Rexton Jr. and Jarwan. Number 2. Shaka Demus and Pliers. John Taylor and Everton Bonner were established solo artists when they teamed up to form the music group Shaka Demus and Pliers in 1991. Their hit songs include Murder She Wrote, Tease Me, She Don't Let Nobody, Twist and Shout, and many others. As a duo, they enjoyed more commercial success with mainstream pop fans after their collaboration began in 1991 than either had in their previous solo careers. The debut album Girl Wine, which was released in 1992, was a commercial success and shot the duo to limelight. The hit song Tease Me was in the UK singles chart for 3 months, peaking at number 3. Twist and Shout also topped the UK singles chart in 1994. Shaka Demus and Pliers became the first Jamaican act to top the UK chart in 8 years and also the first to have 3 consecutive top 5 hits on the chart. They had further UK hits with I Wanna Be Your Man and Girl Wine. The re-release of Tease Me also charted at number 1 on the UK albums chart in 1994, going on to receive gold certification, selling over 500,000 copies. In 1996, they signed to Island Records and released the album, For Every Kinda Person. They performed at Sunsplash for the second time in 2004 and 2008 and released the album, Help them Lord. Shaka Demus and Pliers have not officially parted ways. While they have both released solo work, they continue to be active as a partnership, with Shaka Demus releasing a new single in January 2025. Number 3. Patra. Born Dorothy Smith on the 22nd of November 1972, Patra is a Jamaican dancehall singer known worldwide for her smash hit, Queen of the Pack. The beautiful dancehall queen began life as a DJ in the late 1980s with the stage name Lady Patra. Patra's debut album Queen of the Pack, released in 1993, hit number 1 on the Reggae Albums chart. It was led by the single, Think About It, which peaked at number 21 on the Billboard Rap Singles chart and number 89 on R&B charts. Worker Man, her follow-up single, became a bigger hit, climbing up to number 53 on the Hot 100, the top 20 on the R&B chart and number 1 on the US Dancehall chart. The album's third and final single, Romantic Call, which she did in collaboration with MC Yo-Yo, also performed very well on the charts. From 1995 to 2014, Patra released 4 other albums, which includes Scent of Attraction, The Great Escape, Where I Have Been and Patra. Patra is a seasoned performer with sold-out shows and concerts in the Caribbean, the USA, Europe and Africa. As of 2025, reggae artist Patra is partnered with VP Records and The Orchid, a subsidiary of Sony Music. Number 4. Buju Banton. Mark Anthony Myrie, born on the 15th of July 1973, known professionally as Buju Banton, is a Jamaican dancehall musician from Kingston. He is one of the most significant and well-regarded artists in Jamaican music. Buju began his dancehall career in 1987 but came to prominence in 1992 with 2 albums, Stamina Daddy and Mr. Mention, the second becoming the best-selling album in Jamaican history upon its release. That year he also broke the record for number 1 singles in Jamaica, previously held by Bob Marley and the Wailers. He signed with Mercury Records and released Voice of Jamaica in 1993. By the mid-90s, Banton's music became more influenced by his Rastafari faith, as heard on the seminal albums, Till Shiloh and Inner Heights. In 2009, Buju Banton was arrested for cocaine trafficking charges in the United States. His 2010 album, Before the Dawn, won a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album at the 53rd Annual Grammy Awards. In 2011, Buju was convicted for cocaine trafficking and sentenced to prison. He was released in 2018 and deported to Jamaica. In August 2024, Buju claimed he had traced his origin to the Igbo tribe, an ethnic group predominantly found in eastern Nigeria. He is also alleged to be the uncle of American singer Sean Kingston. Buju has homes in Jamaica and Tamarack, Florida. He also has 17 children from various relationships. Buju Banton is still active as a musician. His 12th studio album, Born for Greatness, was released recently. He also returned to the stage with performances for the BET Experience and a show in Atlantic City in 2025. He is also currently signed to Gargamel Music and Rock Nation. Number 5. Shaggy. Orville Richard Burrell, known professionally as Shaggy, is a Jamaican-American dancehall musician born on October 22, 1968 in Kingston. His most popular hit songs include It Wasn't Me, Angel, Oh Carolina, Bombastic, In the Summertime and many others. Shaggy has been nominated for 8 Grammy Awards, winning twice for Best Reggae Album with Bombastic in 1996 and with Sting in 2019. He also won the Brit Award for International Male Solo Artist in 2002. Till date, the former U.S. Marine Corps has released 17 studio albums, plus several compilation albums and other projects, bringing his career album to 39. The fine dancehall artist has been signed to a variety of record labels throughout his career, including Virgin, MCA, Geffen, Universal, and Big Yard. More recently, he has also been involved with Ranch Entertainment, his own label, and has signed a joint venture with VP Records, a prominent reggae label. Shaggy is still very active as a musician, with recent activities including a new collaboration with the Houston Symphony, with a performance scheduled for January 2026. He has also released a new song titled When She's Around with Rwandan artist Bruce Melody, and also collaborated with a Sting on a song titled Come Fly With Me. Shaggy continues to promote reggae music globally and has no plans of retiring anytime soon. Number 6. Super Cat. If you are an avid follower of Jamaican dancehall artists in the 1990s, you would probably know this guy Super Cat. His real name is William Anthony Marriage, and he was born in Kingston on the 25th of June 1963. Super Cat is considered one of the greatest DJs in the history of the Jamaican dancehall scene. He achieved popularity in the late 1980s and early 1990s. His first single, Mr. Walker, produced by Winston Risey, was released in 1981, and his debut album, See Books There, in 1985. Continuing success saw him move to the United States and sign a contract with Columbia Record. He released the album titled Don Dada in 1992. That same year, he was featured on the remix of Jump with Criss Cross, and he also collaborated with them in 1993 for their song, All Right. He was an early collaborator with the Notorious B.I.G., who was relatively unknown then, alongside Mary J. Blige, Third Eye and Puff Daddy on the B-side remix of Dolly My Baby. From 1994 to 2004, Super Cat worked with lots of top artists like Jack Roddix, Sujay Ray, India Arie, Jadakiss, The Neptunes, 112, Nas and others. He is a super performer with a powerful stage presence. Super Cat has headlined over 100 shows since his rise to fame. Some of these include Best of the Best concert in Miami 2008, Reggae on the Bay Festival in Trinidad in 2014, Reggae Sunfest in Jamaica in 2016, Versus Icons concert in Brooklyn in 2021, and Reggae Love Fest in 2022, to name but a few. The 62-year-old dancehall king is still very active as a musician. He is still dropping new singles, touring and performing at reggae concerts worldwide, and positively influencing a new generation of artists. Number 7. Mad Cobra. Mad Cobra was born in Kingston, Jamaica on the 31st of March 1968 under the name Hewitt Everton Brown. He began his music career in 1989 with his first single, Respect Women. His second single, Now Go Work, featuring Trisha McKay, was a hit and shot him in the limelight. Over the next few years, Cobra worked with top music producers like Donovan Jaman, King Jammy, Bobby Digital, Sly and Robbie, and many others. These partnerships generated lots of hit songs like Yush, Bad Boy Talk, Feeling Lonely, Take Him, Be Patient, and others. Mad Cobra broke into the UK reggae charts with 5 number-1 hits. Riding on the back of this success, he signed a deal in America with Columbia Records. His next LP was titled Hard to Wet, Easy to Dry, which featured the hit song, Flex, which topped the US rap singles chart, hitting number 7 on the R&B chart and peaking at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100. On the night of May 11, 2010, Mad Cobra was shot 3 times near his home in Brayton and was hospitalized for almost a week. On July 25, 2023, Cobra was arrested during a traffic stop in Florence County, South Carolina, after police found 2 kilos of cocaine and a 9mm Beretta pistol in his car, and was later released on bail. Cobra is not done with showbiz just yet. He is still very active as a musician. His recent release includes the album Dancehall Generals, as well as singles like Unlimited Rounds and Chatty Mouth. He continues touring and performing in countries like Canada, England, Japan and Switzerland. Number 8. Sean Paul. Sean Paul is one of the finest dancehall artists to have come out of Jamaica. He was born on the 9th of January 1973 in Kingston and carries the name Sean Paul Ryan Francis Enriquez. Paul comes from a family of swimmers. His grandfather was on the first Jamaican men's national water polo team. His father also played water polo for the Jamaican team in the 1980s and also competed in long-distance swimming, while his mother was a butterfly swimmer. Sean Paul himself played for the national water polo team from the age of 13 to 21 when he gave up the sport in favor of his music career. His debut album, Stage 1, was released in 2000 under VP Records. In 2001, he released Gimme the Light, which became a smash hit in Jamaica and eventually became a worldwide hit in 2002, reaching number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. In 2003, Paul released the single, Get Busy, off his album, Dirty Rock. Dirty Rock was a commercial success and won Paul a Grammy Award on the Best Reggae Album category. Paul has worked with big artists like Beyoncé, Juicy J, 2 Chainz, Nicki Minaj, David Guetta, Busta Rhymes, and others. Paul is married to Jamaican television host Jodie Stewart and they have 2 children. He is still very active as a musician with the recent release of an album, Scorcher, in 2022 and collaboration on singles like Light 'Em Up with Will Smith in 2024. He regularly performs at music festivals and tours internationally with a concert scheduled for late 2025, and he is not hoping to retire anytime soon. Number 9. Terra Fabulous. Cecil Campbell, known professionally as Terra Fabulous, is a Jamaican dancehall DJ who had success in the 1990s. His music career began in the early 90s with singles like Gwenny Gwenny and Dorothy, and he was signed by East West Records. He hit limelight in 1994 with the song Action, in which he collaborated with Nadine Sutherland. Action hit number 43 on the US Hot 100 and number 19 on the Vibes list of 50 greatest duets of all time. His other notable works include Miss Goody Goody with Maxi Priest, Terra, and an album which he released in 1996. After spending almost a decade away from the music scene, Terra Fabulous came back and has been making new releases like Terra Fabulous 2020 and Reggae Dancehall Rhythm 2023. He continues to tour and perform at music festivals worldwide while maintaining an active presence on platforms like Instagram, where he posts updates and messages including announcements for dubplate sessions. Number 10. Beenie Man. Moses Anthony Davis, known professionally as Beenie Man, is a Jamaican dancehall DJ born in the Waterhouse district of Kingston on the 22nd of August 1973. Beenie was involved in the music industry at a very young age, started toasting at age 5, and was encouraged by his uncle Sidney Knowles, who played drums for Jimmy Cliff. In 1981, Beenie won the Tasty Talent contest and that same year released his debut single. His first album, The Invisible Beenie Man, was released in 1983 when he was just 10 years old. Beenie's international success began in 1994 when he signed with Island Records and released the critically acclaimed album, Blessed. In 1997, Beenie Man broke into the US charts, with his first international hit single, Who Am I?, which quickly went gold. In 1998, Beenie Man signed with Virgin Records to release albums in the United States. With hit singles like Who Am I?, Romy, Girls Dem Sugar, the dancehall king carved himself a niche in the US music industry, winning a MOBO Award, Grammy Award and DJ of the Year 8 times in a row. Beenie has worked with big names in the US music industry including Janet Jackson, Akon, Nicki Minaj, Ye, Black Eyed Peas, Gorilla Black and many others. Beenie Man is a controversial figure. The lyrics to some of his songs have been criticized for inciting the murder of homosexuals and lesbians. He was removed from the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards after protests by gay rights activists. That same year he was stopped by police at Heathrow Airport in London, after the cancellation of a concert in the United Kingdom. As of 2010, protests have continued to cause cancellation of his concerts in countries like New Zealand, Belgium and the Netherlands. In 2012, Beenie Man apologized to the gay community for his earlier homophobic lyrics. Let me make this clear and straight, I have nothing against no one. I respect each and every human being, regardless of which race or creed, religious belief you believe in, and regardless of which sexual preference you are, including gays and lesbian people. I respect all human. Please, I am begging you, do not have me up for some songs I wrote a long time ago. I love each and every one and am just begging each and everyone to do the same. Beenie Man also had feud with Yellow Man. In 2006, veteran DJ Yellow Man publicly chastised Beenie Man for his hit song, King of the Dancehall. Known as King Yellow Man since the 1980s, the DJ took exception to Beenie Man proclaiming himself king. Beenie Man also faced legal issues. On the 1st of January 2021, he was charged for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act and the Noise Abatement Act after he held an event in Jamaica in violation of measures to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. Beenie Man is still actively doing music. He has released new singles and EPs in 2025. He also performed a major concert at UBS Arena in New York in 2025 after gaining a visa to enter the United States after a 10-year ban. Number 11. Ninja Man. Desmond John Balentini, known popularly as Ninja Man, is a Jamaican dancehall DJ born on the 24th of January 1966 in Anato Bay. He launched his DJ career with the Black Culture System at the age of 14 as Double Ugly. In 1980, he joined the Kilimanjaro sound system, where he got the chance to learn from established DJs Super Cat and Early B, and released his debut single as Ugly Man. In 1987, Ninja Man recorded and produced his first hit single titled Protection, a duet with Courtney Melody. Ninja Man is very good in freestyle, and it has been said that he comes up with all his lyrics on the spot in the recording studio. Ninja Man is violent by nature, and all his hit songs like Border Clash, Murder Dem, Permit to Bury, and Above the Law, which he released from 1989 to 1992, reinforced his image as a violent rude boy. In 1993, criticism of Ninja Man's violent and pro-gun lyrics arose, leading to a decline in performing gigs and chances to record. In 1997, he switched from dancehall to gospel reggae with the stage name Brother Desmond, and he sought help to fight his cocaine addiction in born-again Christianity. From 1999 to 2004, Ninja Man starred in various movie projects including Third World Cop, Rude Boy, The Jamaican Don, and Gangsta's Paradise. In March 2009, Ninja Man and his son Janiel were arrested and charged in connection with the murder of Ricardo Johnson. After a trial that lasted over a year, Ninja Man was found guilty and sentenced to life imprisonment on the 18th of December 2017 with a possibility of parole after 25 years. He is said to have 33 children with 32 different women. Number 12. Born Jamericans. Born Jamericans are a reggae hip-hop duo formed in Washington, D.C. in the 1990s. The group consisted of Norman Notch Howell and Horace Edley Shine Payne. Their debut album, Kids from Foreign, was released in 1994 under the hip-hop label Delicious Vinyl, and following its success, the group toured with Jamaican superstars like Buju Banton, Shabba Ranks, Jane and Shy. They also toured Japan with Shinehead and Mad Lion. The duo's second album, released in 1997, featured guest appearances from Mad Lion, Shinehead and Johnny Osborne. Both albums were chart successes in the United States and in Europe. After 6 years away from the music scene, the duo reunited and has been very active from 2015 till present, performing and booking shows for events. Their recent releases include the single, Grow, and the EP, Based on Talent. Thanks for watching, and do remember to like, share and subscribe to Niger on the Move channel for more incredible contents on dancehall stars. Also do kindly drop a comment on the comment section. Thanks. See you in our next video.